Welcome back. Welcome back to the weekend wrap up. I am Rudy D'Dude. Hey, I love us. I love us. The kids are watching. The kids are watching. Let's give them some hope. Some hope with structure. Yes, something that's constructive, productive, and with structure. Yes. Hey, last week I talked about putting your mouth where your money is. Putting your money where your mouth is. Now, let me just do some disclaimers real quick. I am not a financial wizard. I am not a financial advisor. I just have theories and ideas and opinions as well. Yes, put your money where your mouth is. Okay. I purchased 3 stocks. I will not disclose how many amount of shares I have, but let's just say it like this. Every dollar is a dollar. Well, every dollar is $100. Now, like I said, I'm an everyday working man. I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm working on that part. Still working on that part. But one of the cases will be that I will be one of the other. I did that part of investing in the stock, but the other 50% of it is finding a bank to set up an account with. So once I get to do that, then I kept my word. Put your money where your mouth is. Walk it like you talk it. I chose to do that. Now that's the verb, but choice is an act of selecting or making a decision when faced with 2 or more possibilities. 2 or more possibilities. Making a decision. Or selecting. Those are verbs. But choice, you see, you have an option. There's an alternative. Think about that, because a lot of people want to talk. Some people will, if you ask some adults, what were their downfalls? What bad choices that they made? Will they tell you the truth, or will they just try to push it off on somebody else, or the environment, or they grew up in, or they was dictated to do that? They didn't have no choice in the matter. Because the next C word is choose. What is choose? Now that's a verb as well. Choose is pick out or select someone or something as being the best or most appropriate of 2 or more alternatives, choices, options. Now, with that, once you choose something and you put it into action, there is a cause and effect. There will be a cause and effect down the line. But immediately there will be a consequence. Now, consequence is a noun. And what is a consequence? It can be good, it can be bad. But a consequence is a result or effect of an action or condition. Now, what was that action? That verb was that chose or choose. Chose or choose. You chose to do that. Now, these are the results. You chose not to listen to the school teacher. Now you're out there. Now you're out here writing bad grammar, pronunciating your words incorrectly, paying your accountant or the person that's preparing your taxes 30% of your tax return because you cussed out the math teacher. Choices. You play now, you're gonna suffer later. That kind of, I see that now. I even at my age, I see it. But when it's time to tell the kids the truth, what are you going to tell them? You can't continue on blaming other people for your choices or what you have chose to do, because that's when there's the cause and effect. Boy. Yeah. So, with that being said, speaking of education, Educational Insights announced a partnership with Monica J. Sutton, better known as Miss Monica, star of the Circle Time with Miss Monica show on her YouTube channel. For the last 6 decades, Educational Insight has been helping kids embrace their originality, spark their curiosity, and ignite passion with thousands of engaging, imaginative toys and games. Since launching in March of 2020 as parents were seeking resources and guidance amidst the pandemic, the popularity of Miss Monica's daily Circle Time YouTube program skyrocketed, amassing over 550 subscribers and more than 55 million views to date, while curating a vast library of kid-friendly content for families to enjoy at home. Sutton's playful, bubbly approach to teaching children both in her virtual classroom and worldwide helps children explore, grow, and learn preschool basics such as shapes, numbers, and letters. With the support of Educational Insight, Circle Time with Miss Monica will provide young children everywhere with greater access to new tools, lessons, skills, and experience in areas such as sensory and tactile learning. That's what's up. That's what's up. We all have our part. We all have our part. And when you discover what you are passionate at, you go for it. You go for it. I believe I'm passionate in showcasing this. I may not, like I said before, I may not deliver it the way that, in a professional manner that I'm very aware of, but yet and still, I'm gonna still put it out there, because, like I said before in the previous episode, class clowns are being enriched by honor roll students. Think about that, because we gotta live in this real world, and everybody will have their part. That's the uniqueness right there. Congratulations, Miss Monica. Circle Time. Yes. Now, this next individual, Kevin Curry, designed to help everyone continue 2022 on a healthier path, Healthy Living Kitchen brand Dash announced a new collection of kitchen essentials in partnership with Fit Men Cooking founder Kevin Curry. The Fit Cook Dash collections of helpful tips and kitchen tools to make cooking at home fun, easy, and never boring. Kevin Curry is the founder of the Fit Men Cook, the highly popular food blog that inspires millions of people around the world to live healthier, happier, and more balanced lives through food. With over 2 million followers around the world, Curry has become one of today's most sought after personality in nutrition, health, and wellness. End quote from the Fit Men founder. Fitness is a lifelong journey, and life is too short to eat boring, bland food just to be healthy. I partner with Dash because they are grounded in the belief that cooking healthy should be fun and easy. Taking small steps every day to live a healthier life can make a big impact. We both believe in inspiring people to live more balanced lives through cooking at home. We all have our part. And just a side note, I'm also a subscriber to his channel as well. Switching around brown rice and cauliflower rice, that's kind of my thing. So congratulations, Fit Men Cooking. Now, that's, like I said before, we all have our part to do. We all have our part, and we all have a certain passion inside our heart. And that is the part right there. That is the choice. Now, the other choice is trying the other option. Is not to follow your passion. That's the other choice. Not following your passion. Get talked out of not following your passion. Letting your environment dictate that. No. Because Dr. Kenesha Williams is being recognized by Continental Who's Who as a trusted trauma and surgical critical care surgeon in the medical field and acknowledgement of her work at Grady Memory Hospital. In addition to her duties as a trauma and surgical critical care surgeon, Dr. Williams also served as the Chief Quality Officer in the Department of Surgery, as well as the surgeon champion for American College of Surgeons National Surgical Quality Improvement at Grady Memorial Hospital. She has been practicing medicine for 11 years. In her day-to-day work as a specialized trauma surgeon, Dr. Williams provides urgently needed care to patients suffering from severe trauma, wounds, illness, or other potentially life-threatening medical conditions. In her role as the Chief Quality Officer, Dr. Williams worked diligently to further enhance the quality of care and positive surgical outcomes for patients at Grady Memory Hospital. Now, as a child, Dr. Williams grew up in a community that often experienced gun violence, a tragic situation that left her feeling helpless as a young girl, but provided the spark of determination in her to gain the knowledge she needed to one day make a difference. We all have our part, man. We all have our part to do. And that's not the only person that's making Who's Who as well. Because Tennessee State University alumni Andrea Jamison Smith is being recognized by Continental Who's Who as a trusted executive for her work in the engineering field and in acknowledgement of her excellent work at Stellantis. With over 20 years of experience in the manufacturing and engineering industry, Ms. Smith holds a vast array of knowledge within her chosen profession. She has been recognized as a top executive by Marquee Who's Who and as a woman of color in STEM at a STEM conference, along with many other awards and honors throughout her career. Looking to the future, Ms. Jamison Smith plans to start her own business in procedural writing, accreditation, and ISO standards, and is researching procedural writing and testing methods for cannabis products. Ms. Jamison Smith attributes her success to the strong work ethics. Strong work ethics she learned from her parents, as well as to a high school aptitude test that steered her in the direction of a career in science and math. Hey, yeah. Come on, man. There go that W word again. Work. You know, the more you work, the better choices you get. Now, there's people out there that say work smart, not hard, but you still have to work. It's like saying, that's just like saying you can go on the court and shoot the ball, but you can't learn how to dribble. You have to learn how to dribble in order to get down the court or even try to set up your shot. Chicken before the egg or egg before the chicken? Come on, man. Think about it for a second. Please, think about it. Use your common sense and think about it. Even though common sense is a luxury. But I digress. In a way, the PenFed Foundation, a national nonprofit founded by PenFed Credit Union, announced Florida A&M University alumni Ramon Soto, a U.S. Marine veteran and founder of the Sensatech Propulsion Technology, as the winner of the second annual Black History Month Ignition Challenge, presented by PenFed Credit Union. As the winner of the pitch competition, Soto received $25,000 in funding. The SensorTech propulsion technologies develop and manufacture wireless and high-temperature gas turbine sensors to measure heat transfer data for customers in several industries, including energy, aviation, and aerospace. That's what's up, man. Yo, congratulations on that, sir. Mr. Soto, congratulations. Also speaking of foundations, a nonprofit organization, philanthropy down the line, when I get my status together, when I get to that point, is I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, and definitely give back to communities, give back to nonprofit organization that has a purpose. Because I talk about joining professional organization, and in my profession, though we celebrated our 28th year anniversary, and is you get to see other things as well, and you get introduced to other people, or you get exposed to other organizations that are also out here. In this case, this is a nonprofit organization, the Foundation for Advancement of Music in Education, also known as FAME, founded in 2004 by A. Tony Lewis. The nonprofit was organized to advance the value of music making, and educational studies, and to create opportunities for youth to experience the joy of music and provide them with gifts that last a lifetime. FAME provides support primarily through training, workshops, and scholarships, and instrument donation. FAME was established on the principle that all children, teens, and young adults, regardless of social and economic needs, should have access to quality education as part of their lifelong journey to adulthood. FAME challenges students to set high expectations. Let me say that again. FAME challenges students to set high expectations for their academic and life achievement by expanding students' experience to demonstrate that they are not defined by their current conditions or surroundings. I like that. That quote, you know what? That coincide what we are doing over here. That coincide. Because like I said before, what do I say? The kids are watching. And what's those W words? Work. 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 I like that. The mission and vision of FAME is to give every young musician the best opportunity to succeed in life by providing music training and academic support. Every young musician is prepared for a college, career, and lifelong learning. True indeed, true indeed. Now, these young, the show that I saw, the concert that I saw, them young kids were getting it. Now, I'm a jazz. Now, obviously, I enjoy jazz music. You know what I'm saying? But it was just a part of watching young kids do it. Now, I haven't got that type of feeling since I saw I forgot the name of the young kids that had their own little brass band set out on they was chilling on no, it wasn't on Canal Street. It was on Rampart. It was on Rampart. Some young cats, you can tell they was probably young teenagers, but just playing as one. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just about the music. It's not just about the music. The concept, to me, as I say, is them working together. Working together to create something unique as one. Yes. But that's that. Here come that W word again. Work. We gotta work at it. And the other day, I told somebody, when I mentioned about the black, when I mentioned about put your money where your mouth is, they was just like, but John, we cut each other throats every time. We backstab, and I was just like, too many of us co-sign on it. But that's a non-profit organization that I wanted to share with y'all. So let's talk about Wheels Up, because Delta's strategic private jet partner announced Morehouse College alumni Dwight James, Senior Vice President of Customer Engagement and Loyalty and CEO of Delta's Vacation, has joined its board of directors, bringing a unique perspective, strategic orientation, and a clear view of the opportunity in private aviation. James will oversee the airport customer experience and cargo, and the board's safety and security committee. Mr. James also serves as the board of directors of Floor & Decor, a leading multi-channel specialty retailer of hard surface flooring and related accessories. Mr. James had this to say: with a growing business and iconic brand, Wheels Up is well positioned for success. I'm excited to join a deep and experienced board and work with a strong management team on this unique opportunity to shape the next chapter for the company in the future of private travel. Congratulations, sir. Grief Incorporated, a global leader in industry packaging products and services, announced the election of Karen Morris to the Grief Board of Directors. Ms. Morrison is the president of the Ohio Health Foundation and senior vice president of external affairs for Ohio Health, a not-for-profit system of hospitals and healthcare providers in Columbus, Ohio, and surrounding areas. She possesses extensive governance, government affairs, culture, and social impact experience relevant to grief strategy and focus on stakeholder engagement. BikeCheck, the all-in-one compliance automation company that supplies cybersecurity compliance for companies of all sizes, today announced the appointment of current ServiceNow board member Larry Quallen to its board of directors. Larry joins Lindsay Lee, managing partner at Authentic Ventures, and AJ Young, BikeCheck founder and CEO of the board. Larry has extensive boardroom experience. He is a board member of ServiceNow, Empower, and KIPP Charter School of Miami-Dade County. He is also a past co-chair of Global Leadership Forums and chair of the IT Committee for the United Way of Miami-Dade County. Larry has also served the board of the Executive Leadership and Nashville Technology Council. Larry is passionate about improving technology and education in underserved communities. You know, we all have our part to do. And when you're doing it well, and when you're doing it well, that's when you know you're doing your part. People are making progress from the ground on up. Let's keep it going because the kids are watching. But that W word, work, that C word, choice. Let's go. Reichman, Jorgensen, Lehman, and Fieldberg, an elite majority women-owned travel boutique, announced that attorney Ariel C. Green has been promoted to partner effective January 1st, 2022. Ms. Green is a partner at the Silicon Valley office as a trial lawyer focused on complex commercial and intellectual property disputes. Ariel brings her passion for storytelling to her trial practice and crafts themes that resonate with judges and juries. Notably, she served with the trial team that secured a $236 million patent infringement verdict for Densify against tech giant VMware, a verdict recognized in the National Law Journal 2021 Verdict Hall of Fame, 7th largest verdict in the past 5 years. Go ahead, young lady. Go ahead. Like I said before, we need everybody. we gonna need everybody, man. We are more than what the media put out there. We are more than what the media put out there. But we will need majority of us as a community, our quote unquote community, to show the world that, to expose the world that North Carolina A&T alumni and internationally renowned landscape designer Walter Hood returned virtually to the College of Agriculture and Environmental Science to give the first in a series of lunchtime lectures for students and faculty. Hood was the first speaker in the new Charles Fountain Memorial Lecture Series, a partnership between the Landscape Architecture program at A&T and the University of California at Berkeley, where Hood is a faculty member. The series is named for Hood's mentor at NCA&T, Charles Fountain, Dr. Charles Fountain, founder of the program. Hood is a graduate of the Landscape Architecture program, first class. The lecture series marks his first return to the university since 1990. Mr. Hood had this to say: "Hopefully I can augment your education, but importantly, push you guys to think about all possibilities. A&T gave me great skills and courage I didn't know I was getting." Think about that for a second. Mr. Hood is the founder of Hood Design Studios in Oakland, California. Hood's work spans the range from local community-based projects such as Splash Pad Park, a converted traffic island alongside Interstate 580 in Oakland, California, to large-scale gardens designed like the grounds for the new MHD Museum in San Francisco. His public spaces embraces the urban environments and for their links to urban redevelopment and neighborhood revitalization. Mr. Hood is the 2019 recipient of a MacArthur Foundation Genius Grant, a 2021 inductee into the American Academy of Arts and Letters, and is a 2021 United States Artist Fellow, among other awards. There's plenty of ways to give back to the community, as well as giving back to your alma mater, Tuskegee University. Oops, that's it. The check will be in the mail. I didn't say when, but a check will be in the mail. Or presented. Presented by Onrush Media Group. Now, let's talk about a little bit of history as well, because that's part of the segment. And like I said before, we have a rich history. We did a lot, and we must continue to do that. We must continue to not just showcase that, and not just wait one part of the month, 1 year, 1 month out of the year to showcase it. No, it should be all around. We are part of America as well, and we are making history as well, male or female, man or woman, boy or girl. Okay? Computer game innovator Jerry Lawson was born in Brooklyn, New York on December 1st, 1940, and grew up in Queens. His parents, both blue-collar workers, encouraged his intellectual pursuit. Lawson's father was a longshoreman by profession and a voracious reader of science books. Lawson's mother was a city employee and also president of the PTA at the nearly predominantly white schools Lawson attended. As a boy, Lawson pursued a number of scientific interests, ham radio and chemistry among them. As a teenager, Lawson earned money repairing television sets. During the 1960s, Lawson attended both Queen College and the City College of New York, but never received a degree. His interest in computing led him in the 1970s to Silicon Valley's Homebrew Computer Club, where he and Ron Jones were the only black members. With the club, Lawson crossed paths with Apple's computer founder Steve Jobs. During this period, Lawson invented an early coin-operated arcade game, Demolition Derby. In 1976, Lawson went to work at the computer firm for Fairchild Semiconductor. The technology for creating consoles for home use was then in its infancy, when manufacturers had games built into their circuitry. In 1976, while working as firm Fairchild Semiconductor's Director of Engineering and Marketing, Lawson helped to develop the Fairchild Channel F, which allowed users to insert different cartridges that stored new games. Lawson's innovation allowed people to play a variety of games in their homes and paved the way for much more elaborate systems such as Atari 2600, Nintendo, Xbox, and the PlayStation. Though basic by today's standards, Lawson's breakthrough idea created the business model for computer games that remains intact in today's multi-billion-dollar computer game industry. Wow. In 1980, Lawson left Fairchild to set up his own games company, VideoSoft, which produced games for manufacturers, including Atari. As the processing power of games consoles increased, Lawson found himself disapproving of the emphasis on violence that began to replace the innocent, blocky graphics of his era. Despite expectation of success in the emerging computer gaming market, VideoSoft created only one cartridge, color bar generator, which was designed to calibrate television colors as well as to adjust the vertical and horizontal pictures hold on television sets. With the one cartridge, Lawson and VideoSoft never reaped huge profits from the industry that he created. Nonetheless, Gerald Lawson is among a handful of black engineering pioneers. It's important that we know us. It's important to do research. It's important to know us as well as doing research. Opinions are opinions, but facts are facts. And there is a difference. Everybody has opinions. Everybody have an opinion. But everybody do not want to tell the facts. Therefore, it's important for us, you, me, kids, do your research. Well, that's it. I'm going to see y'all next week because
you don't understand. I ain't scared of you, mother.
Thank y'all. I love us. We got to keep moving forward. We have to keep moving forward. We have to move forward with structure. We got to let the kids know that they can be constructive. They can be imaginative. They can be productive. It can be done. It can be done. We are great.